All fucking right. Let's get straight motherfucking to it. We ain't no need no introduction. If you know, you know. So it's my first time doing a recorded swing, going over the shit I'm looking at for the market. Um, Usually I throw them in my, I just throw like pictures and shit like that, but I got over that. That shit is kind of like, it's time to kind of, have more of a organized type of structure. So I'm not interested in gold at all. Gold is just too high for me. Honestly, if I was to take gold, I would want to see it hit this area right here. I would need to see it come back down here to then have a push to the upside. So I would literally need to see this and then this. I think gold is gonna have a retest very soon. Do we know when? No, but when it does, I'm buying for sure. For sure. XRP USD ski. So this one right here, honestly, I know that price has to come back down to this area. So I'm just waiting to then get into more buys for XRP. I've been telling people this shit for a long time, bro. Crypto was like, crypto was one of those things where you could have put your money and just like said, fuck it, bro. Like I know back in the days, if you know, you know, when we had Bitcoin, like let me just go to Bitcoin real quick. When we had Bitcoin, bro, we was getting dominoes. Like niggas was ordering dominoes, bro. You needed at least one to get dominoes. Low $12. This one shit was like $12 a coin, maybe cheaper than that. We was ordering wings and all kind of nasty shit. Now I can never look at dominoes again. That shit was so nasty. But you feel me? If you know, you know. Ah man, it was free to get fly. If you know, you know. But Bitcoin right now is not really my interest. It's literally just having a, like, it's just gonna push down. I think it don't break above here, push down to this zone, do the same thing, then to push down to this zone, which then I would be interested in buying some Bitcoin again. But honestly, you have a safe bet buying it at any of these zones because it's gonna have the push up regardless. It's just one of those that like everyone's talking about it. It's a hot commodity, just like Dogecoin. Except Bitcoin was like more like a stabilized coin, but just like Dogecoin, it had like its outrageous increase, maybe like 600%. I forgot back in the time. Dogecoin made a lot of people money, made me a lot of money too, but that's then and there. We are shooting down to Ethereum. I still think Ethereum will hit high highs, just like every other coin. But we just need to breathe. The market just needs to breathe. So I'm looking for either a retest of this area, which it had already, or for it to come down to this zone, which we are waiting for it to then push up to the upside. So as of Ethereum right now, I don't think it's a bad buy in the zone that it's in. You're still, even if it comes back up to this high, you're still gonna make $700, $800, which is probably still gonna be like a, what, 10+ % return on your money. So if you have a lot of money or if you just have money and you just want to put it somewhere, I think crypto is still a good idea. Solana. Solalina. I like Solana a lot because it's like basically like you know how you have Cash App. Solana is like the crypto Cash App. Like you need just like Ethereum. It's like they literally don't handle the money. They just you pay them a fee to get your money faster or is like an exchange type of thing. So I like things that have exchanges. You need it to swap for other coins. So I'm actually very interested in buying more Solana. It's a more structurized coin for me. A lot of people don't know, like anytime you swap your coin, you need to pay Solana. So it's gonna be a network that's always there. When you wanna swap Bitcoin, you pay a fee either on the Solana network or the Ethereum network, or I forgot the other ones as well. So this is like a more stabilized coin in my opinion because of just like how much it's used. It's literally like a Cash App. Like you don't use you receive Cash App if you want your money right away. Cash App charges you a fee. So this is something like how I compare it to, just like Zelle. Some banks charge you a fee to keep sending and receiving Zelle. I know fucking Truist does that, but let's move on. We are now beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm going to break this down to you from scratch because this is something I was waiting for a very long time. And people know in the market, you just have to wait. Like when you're trading, it's not about what you want to be ready. It's about when it's ready at that time. And if you guys know, I only drink out the glass water bottles. Shout out Mountain Valley. Because y'all done sweated down Saratoga. Shit's beautiful. I love this water. But back to USD CH fucking F. So we're at the bottom of the bottom, which is why like I'm even considered taking buys. As you guys can see back in time, the market has never been this low. So because of that, I'm very interested in taking buys from this area. I'm very well prepared. I have all kind of indicators to let me know when your bitch hits the motion sensor. But I feel like it should have this momentum move right here, where it should break above, retrace, then to push to the upside. So I'm very interested in USD CHF for buys in this market. As you guys can see, we're very bearish, but we're at the lowest low we have been in years. So every time it hits this zone, it definitely has a momentum to push up. We still have a consolidation on the daily. On the 4 hour, we're literally like, it's just shit. It's literally nothing. There's nothing going on. The market has done nothing. So since we have hit this bottom so many times, and obviously I doubt we're going to have lower lows after this lower bottom, after the past couple of years. I'm 100% in this market for buys. I need to see, like just like this, I need to see a break, retest, then to push through. But if you guys want to make some motherfucking money this week, USD CHF might be your best bet. Moving fucking forward, GBP JPY. I love this pair right here. I love the pair. I love the money. I love the women. Just love it. I literally love this pair. It's like Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. As you guys can see, we are at the highest high again. So a lot of these trades is really not based off of just extreme analysis. It's literally just showing you like it hit the zone that we marked, and every time it closes underneath here, it usually has the retest and then push down for sells. So on the weekly, we're literally at the highest high. We haven't been this high in a very, 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 very long time. It's been very, very long. So I think this is pretty bullish. So on the weekly, it's pretty bullish. So it could have the retest, not this low, but it could break through above. So we're just going to see what it does this week. On the daily, we are looking pretty bullish. We have this last two candlesticks eat above, and this one haven't even came above back to respect this area. This could be creating something that we haven't seen yet, but I really just want to see how this market opens on pre-London on Sunday for me to consider taking sells from this, because honestly, this kind of is giving like, let me see on the daily, it's kind of giving bullish because it still hasn't hit this last. On the weekly, it's giving bullish still too as well. So I'm definitely looking for sells since we're bullish on 2-3 candles, 2-3 time frames. I'm gonna be looking for sells from this area. Euro US fucking D. Shout out Donald Trump, because you know you be fucking shit up. But we, like I said, we're literally at the highest we've been in a while. So this is one of those areas where we're just looking for sells continuously, just a retest of this area. On the weekly, we're bearish. On the daily, we are bearish. As you guys can see, we're just literally climbing down some steps back into the zone. On the 4 hour, we had a retest of this zone right here. I'm looking for break retest to sell even more. I'll probably take the trade here, or I would take the trade here, letting it reflect off of my lower low to then push to the downside. This is like one of those trades where you just let it come to you. I literally milk Euro USD every time. Like all of these are swings that I've taken that I've made money from this market. Probably missed out on this one. Definitely caught this one. This one was definitely a catch. Like if you look back for so long, bro, I just like literally just, I was trading Euro USD. Let me see, what was this? Yep, this is when I started trading, like April. Like literally April. This is 2023. No, I started trading this year. When did I mark this trade? That's crazy. I started trading around April. So I started around here. And just look how much progression I've just been able to scope this market. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's why I like Forex, because it's like you might not have the move that you want um, when you want it. Like you might not have what you're looking for then and there all the time. But if you trade several markets, like if you're someone who trades a lot of markets, like me, like I look at all the markets and decide what I want to take. I'm someone how I look at everything. What is this? All right, beautiful. This was annoying. So yeah, I'm looking for break, retest for sells here. Literally, this is all I'm looking for. For this to have this momentum to stay here, retest here, come back up, and then to push down. NZD CAD, NZD CAD. So we are actually another market that we're pretty much at the lowest it's ever been in a very long time. Very long time. Let's look on this is the weekly. Like it's been years before it's been this low. So what I'm anticipating is we still have a very bearish momentum on the weekly. So this market is still bearish. And on the daily, we have a lot of consolidation. It looked like it never broke through. It could either have literally retested this area to come back down. What I'm looking for is sells in this area. So, I mean, is buys. So I would literally want to see this come down more and retest, or just to retest my lower low to then push up. Only because I'm literally taking a trade. Like there's a lot of consolidation in a 4 hour. Like it's just deciding what it wants to do. It's either going to have a big push down, big push up. But I feel like it's going to have the big push up. When you see a lot of consolidation like that, it's what you want to see, because you know they're waiting for something to then either buy price at a cheaper rate or to sell price to then make more money. So the market usually has repetition. So I would definitely look out for NZD CAD. Another pair I'm looking at is USD CAD. We're very bullish at this zone. I personally feel like we could have a retest to then sell back down to this zone, or we could have a mini retest like what it did here to then push up. The weekly is very bullish. The daily is bullish. So 4 hours, we just have some consolidation here. So I would really want to see the push. I would want to see this in order for me to take this trade. I want to see this and then to push that. Literally, like little steps to come down this area. But this market, I am looking for sells from this zone for USD CAD. NZD USD. People that don't know, this is why I smoke. When you look at so many charts, like I understand when people be like, oh yeah, don't smoke, it's just distraction. Like, bro, listen, what works for you, works for you. Like, I don't drink like that. I only smoke like after going over all these charts, because you just have like a brain fart sometimes. And the weed just you just like take 2 pulls, and with me and you, I'm back. Like I'm lit. I could conquer the world after that. Like my mind is resetted. Is looking at this shit all day, bro, you just be fucking So NZD USD, I avoided a loss last week. I literally knew that it was gonna have this retracement to then push down, but this whole week was literally like a fake out to then retrace back in this area. So this is something I'm very interested in this week. I'm very, very interested in sells this week on this market, because we just literally have a downtrend from this zone, and I'm more likely looking at a push from more to the downside of this bottom to then buy up from here. So as you guys can see, we're bearish on the weekly, we're bearish on the daily, and it looks like consolidation on the 4 hour, which would then give me the indication that this move might happen this week. So NZD USD, prepare your fucking socks. Y'all better put your notifications on, and you better be marking your charts. If you're outside right now and you're not marking your charts on days where people are like having their fun, you're just stupid, bro. Like you always want to stay ahead. And it's not even like it's competition. You want to stay ahead for your own self. Because I call these trades out all the time, and then someone would just see somebody with like a bigger influence, like, oh my God, da 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 da. But it's like, bro, we're giving this shit for free. If you know market structure, if you're actually taking the time to actually put in the work and learn these things, and not use your time doing degenerate shit all the time, Like, don't get me wrong. Like, some days definitely take a day off, but when you know certain things are gonna happen in certain weeks, this is when you say, "Fuck that, boys! I'm gonna buckle down. I'm going to stick to what the fuck I have to do." Like this week, even last week, called out trades. We took them. We won. We had a. Right now, we're at a maybe 2 week winning streak. Right now, 2 week winning streak. Because I have the $2,500 to $30,000 challenge that I'm doing, plus my main account that I trade from, and then a smaller grower account that I'm also trading from. So that's like that's literally like the week right there. We literally have that going on. Now we're gonna move forward from here. I'm looking for sells from GBP USD. Literally from this area for it to have the retest and then push down. So on the 4 hour, like I said, we have a lot of consolidation. So I would want to see it to hit this new higher high that to then push down. Give me that give me that indication to then give me what I'm looking for to then take this trade. AUD USD. This is like, I love this. I love seeing shit like this. We have like, look, for the whole week, bro. This is why I say like it's good to for the whole week. This is what has been happening the whole week. Look, nothing. We had a whole week of nothing. Nothing. We don't rush anything, bro. Like literally, you let the market come to you. We had nothing this week. Like, bro. And this is why I tell people, you trade less and you make more. Like, we had nothing, but you know what's going to happen this fucking week? This is actually a market I'm really interested in, actually, because I like to see shit like this. It could either have the push to the upside, then shoot down, or it could retest this area, then to shoot down. I'm in it for sells. I'm either going to take sells from the bottom of the zone or the top of the zone, but I have to see first what it does at pre-London on opening session Sunday night. So I'm looking for sells in this market. AUD CAD. Oh, man. We have a big bearish momentum on the weekly. Had a small retest for the past 2 weeks. I'm anticipating sells for it to retrace here, then to push to the downside. I see very, very, very much momentum. Technically, if you want to talk about it, this is like a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, retest to then push down. Never broke above the neckline, as you guys could see. This is like, it literally just retraced down. So I'm looking for sells in this market still. Sure, Aberdeen. Yo. Oh, my boy Steph. We're gonna vlog that too. We're going to the Blazers, November 14th. I'll definitely call you back. Stream. All right. So we are in sales for AUD CAD. And then just to show you guys, like, it's very important to look at news, because news will save you a lot of problems that you think you might have. It'll save you, like, for example, we have AUD news heavy on market open for the week. Monday, Tuesday, we have AUD heavy. We have CAD heavy. We have USD heavy. JPY is heavy. Euro, like, everybody's getting news. So it's going to be a very big week. It could either literally push all of this down to have a next zone, which could happen, like, really could happen. This could really be a big week. So for CAD, we had USD news on Friday that could have a big push on Monday. So USD, it's in the favor of USD, but then CAD has news too. CAD has news Wednesday. So this could go either way. And then AUD, what pair I liked for AUD? I'll get back to that. Let me just finish this. Okay, so we were what? AUD CAD for sells. Euro AUD for sells. We have two big bearish momentums on the daily. So we're still in a bearish market. And this just overlapped. It just engulfed the last candlestick. So I feel like we're still going to be bearish on this market. I want to see a retest for sells for me to take this trade 100%. But I am in sales for this market. If you guys can see, it kind of looks like a head, left shoulder, right shoulder. And then it's just trickling down to then have a big off sell. Euro AUD. And then we have AUD news. So we're pushing for the Australian dollar to be bigger than euro. So therefore we are looking for sells in this market because the euro is overpowering the Australian dollar. So let's see how that news takes impact. We're actually out of zone, so I like what I'm looking at 100%. This might actually be something that I put to the top. Just like all the confluences are actually repeating each other, so this is something nice. I like to see shit like that. So right here, we are on GBP CAD. GBP CAD is giving me a bearish signal on the weekly. If you guys could see, you literally have this engulfing stick right here, just swiping out 1, 2, damn near the last 2 green candles. And then, wow, this was a beautiful trade. We actually called this trade out in our channel. And I watched it. Like, I knew it was going to have this too. Like, once they called it out, I did my own analysis. I said, okay, good scope. Good scope. This was beautiful. This was actually really beautiful. Like I said, like, there's people, we have a bunch of snipers in our channel. I'm not going to lie. Danielle is a super, super sniper. Like, her and my cousin, Aunt, snipers, bro. We got to get y'all from them jobs and get y'all right in front of this screen and thug it out and just say, fuck it. Break the matrix. Just got to sometimes just say, fuck it, bro. Like, if you're going to do something big in life, just say, fuck it. Like, you got to just say, fuck it. Like, sometimes you don't even know if it's going to work out, but it's like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, bro, just when you're trying to do something new, just go hard, but also take it easy. Like, take it easy, bro. You got to relax sometimes, bro. You don't force nothing. Don't feel like you got to get it right away tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I spent 4 months being unprofitable until it became profitable. 4 months. Like, 4 months of just fucking up bread and blowing accounts and 4 months of that, bro. And if you're trading at least, all right, when you first start trading, you feel like you need to get into the market every single day. Every single day, you feel like you need to have a move. So then now you're over trading, you're overthinking, and you don't even have a trading plan. You're just being impulsive because you see candlesticks move and you don't really know what you're looking at. So the first thing ever to do is to just be patient. Like, patience is a virtue in trading. Once you see it come to your zone, and then you did the proper analysis of the one, like, you have to break down. You have to have a checklist where you'd be like, okay, this checks out, 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 this checks out. I'm taking this trade. That has to be your analysis, like, to where you're very confident. If it goes the right way, amazing. If it doesn't, amazing. That's how it has to be. Like, literally, where you be like, okay, you know what? I did proper analysis. Shit just happens. Or I just hit a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Like, go big or go the fuck home, bro. We're looking for sells in GBP CAD, bro. Sells. Now I'm getting a little excited because I really like what I'm seeing right now, and we're going to make a lot of fucking money this week, bro. Like, no bullshit. I'm full port in both grower accounts. We might complete this challenge. If this challenge gives me like a 1 to 4, we'll be one step away from completing this shit, bro. Like, literally. Like, we're probably like one more week away from completing the challenge. If I get a 1 to 4, which some of these markets are showing it could be easily a 1 to 2 minimum. Minimum, I'm seeing 1 to 2 on all these markets, literally. And hopefully in a 1 to 5. Go right to Koosh. I won't even say nothing to Koosh. I'm just going to show him my balance and be like, bro, you know why I'm here. Stop playing with me, Koosh. You know why I'm here. We ain't even going to waste no time. Just pull a situation out and let's just get sturdy. You feel me? Let's get sturdy. That's it. We just trying to get sturdy and get out your way. We ain't trying to bother nobody. GBP CHF, I avoided so many losses for the past. Like, guys, look at this shit. This shit is crazy. For the past 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3. I avoided 3 losses. I was waiting for this move to happen for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Still hasn't happened. So it's like, this is the shit that gets me excited because it might not happen this week. It might not happen next week. But when it does have a retracement to my zone, I'm taking buys, bro. Like, let me see. GBP. Does GBP have news? GBP has news. Oh, and it looks like it's good news. Looks like it's good news. GBP has news. So there, cause it has news, I'm looking for buys in this market. So if I see news at Friday, okay, so I had news on Friday. Monday could be something. You know, we might not have what we're looking for extremely bad, but we are on our way there. We are on our way there. So I am looking for buys in GBP CHF. As you guys can see, we just literally been tanking. So I'm just not interested in this market at all. We're like nowhere near where we marked. And if you look at like market history, we're literally at the lowest low, bro. Like literally lowest low. Look at this shit. What is this? We don't even know what the fuck this is. It's like 2003, 2002 is when this fucking market was created. As far as I'm seeing, I don't know how long Forex been around, so don't quote me on that. But look at this. For the past couple weeks, just sells. And what happened when it had sells? Buy, sells, buy, sells. What comes next? What comes next? What the fuck comes next? You know what the fuck comes next, nigga? Buys, nigga. Easy, manyan. Give me the manyan. Easy, manyan. Give me the... Allah, easy, manyan. Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. This is easy money right here, bro. We just have to wait for this to hit the zone for buys. So GBP-CHF, we are waiting. And that's a full port. I'm not gonna lie. That's like 8% plus of my portfolio that I'm taking on that trade. Maybe 3 positions. Like, no bullshit. Might be a 20% trade increase. Not only are we going to complete this challenge, we're going to lose 20 or 25 pounds, too. I need to get back on my lean shit. I need to get back to it. Okay, so now we are here again. We are here again. As you guys see, every time we hit the top of this zone, we constantly have a retracement. This bullish candle is giving me an idea that it could literally just come down here and push up to this zone, or it could have its complete push up to this zone, or it could literally just do this again. So I honestly want to see what it does first for the week. So let me mark my charts real quick. So we got my higher high, and then my higher low. Technically, this is my higher low. So I could literally have this move. It could literally like come down here. And then here, it could retest this area to then push up. What I think could happen. What I think could happen. Could have that move. Or it could do... Let me see on the daily. Yeah, I honestly could see it doing that. It's very bullish. But every time it hits the top of the zone, it literally just crashes back down. So it broke through the higher high. So I really just want to see. Or it could literally do this. Break through here. Have a retracement here. And then come back down to this zone. So it could do either or. I just don't know what I want to do. So I'm just going to set my alerts and see what it does. So AUD CHF, I don't think I wasn't interested in AUDCHF. I remember CHF just like it's just not sexy for me. I don't like shit that's not too sexy. Like if you're not like for me, not everything gonna be very very sexy, but if you gotta just be at least somewhat sexy. This ain't sexy. This is ugly. I don't want no trash things around me, dog. We're gonna push them to the back. We don't like shit like this. This is nasty work. This is these kind of shits. When I see shit like that, I just stay away from it. Like I see it hitting up above here. I don't like markets it's not like where my analysis just doesn't make sense. If I have to think too hard about it, I just stay away from it, honestly. Like, that's honestly me, for real. Because I already have like 8 markets that I'm like confident about, you know? That's why you do your analysis on all of them, because you might be confident about a couple markets. Say if you call out 30 markets, whatever, right? If out of 30, 7 of those are good, bro, it's not that hard, but it's not that easy either. But if you're calling out all these markets, right, and then you have potential ones that you like the most, and the ones that you don't really like, and the ones that could possibly happen, the ones that you feel like will really happen, you just gave yourself options. You now are somebody of power, bro. Like, I could call out markets and show you guys this shit, and I might not be looking at one, but because the analysis was right and you looked at it and you had that move, we all make money. Literally. So I'm not interested in this. NZDJPY, this was really like I would want to see it to touch this zone to then sell off from here. So as of right now, not interested in NZDJPY. Euro GBP is another one that I'm very not interested into. Let me see. JPY has some news actually coming out. JPY has some news coming out Wednesday and Thursday. So, Euro has news coming out as well. They had news come out Friday, and then they have more news come out Thursday. So, Euro JPY could have a big momentum shift. Like, big momentum shift. I think the low is now here. Oh, don't quote me on that, because I got to see. Because of this gap, I got to see, honestly. So I don't want to quote me on that. Let me just leave it back here. I got to do. See, this is what it makes me think too much. I got to think too much. It just doesn't make sense to me. All right, cool. Next one. USD JPY. I'm just really not interested in this market at all. I feel like we're probably going to be able to take a retest to buy even more up here. But when we close underneath this zone, we have a rejection back down. As you see, a rejection back down. This one was a slight rejection that didn't push up, but we have like very bullish momentum here. So it could literally have the retest, a counter trend trade to then push up. So you could literally take the trade to come back down here, or even back down here, or back down here, whatever it is. I'll just put it in the middle between both. So then push up to the upside. But USD JPY is not attractive to me. So we're going to drop off where we picked up from. Next one. CAD JPY, still it's just not given. Shit is not it, bro. Not gonna lie. Shit is not it, bro. Shit like this, I'm just not interested in. This is like when shorty, when you meet a joint and she already talking about Chanel. Like, yo, listen, I just met you. I don't want to hear about none of your bills. You know what's the beautiful thing about it? Because, like, once you deal with quality women, you guys don't have to deal with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. People that complain about shit like that, it's because the quality of women you talk to shitty. A woman that got it like that could buy her own shit. And what you're doing is a plus, and that's stamped. Not her, oh, whatever you do for me is a plus. No. A female that really got her own shit ain't even looking for your money, bro. Like, she got it, regardless. She not looking for you to pay for her nails and shit like that. She handles that. You gotta be the different kind of nigga to be like, yo, listen, this whatever, here, feel me? I set this up for you. The truck outside, 3 o'clock, I know you busy, whatever, but just take the day off, whatever, do this, whatever. This is situated. Feel me? When you deal with a proper joint, like a girl that's worth putting investments into and all that, You gotta take your time, bro. You gotta take your time. You gotta know what you're doing because it might be a good investment. For real. Your woman, your lady you spend a lot of time with is an investment as well. Because whether if you like her or whatever, bro, two parties have to be able to come together to be one. Just like a woman talking to a man, it got to be a good investment. If I'm doing all these good things myself, are you going to be better for me in the future? Like, is what I have going on adding on or subtracting from what I already do? If it's adding, it makes sense. It's a good investment. Just like getting a gym membership, it's a good investment. Just like getting massages, good investment. Eating healthy, good investment. So why the fuck would you make bad decisions with that and not make a good decision with the partner that you're going to spend your life with? Don't make it all about money all the time. It's all about mindset. Somebody could be broke but have $1 million idea. They just need some money to execute. And I know a lot of people like that have the drive, they just don't have no money. But that's why you take care of your people, man. When you get some money, take care of your people. Put your friends in position. Your friends. Put your friends, your family, like, you know what I mean. Not just anybody that you call friend, family, bro. Your dog, somebody that could sleep at your house. If you had the crib, say if you could leave him at your crib and you could be in a different country type shit. You can leave money around him and you know he Gucci for it. Like, shit like that. You want to have people like that around you, bro. Those is family members. If you can't invite your friend to your house where you sit down and your parents might be around and all that, bro, that's not your friend, bro. That's your associate. And stop labeling people as your friends. Label people for what they are. Yo, this is somebody I know from the gym. Yo, this is my boy that just fixed my antennas for the crib. Yo, this is my right-hand man. He come to my house, I go to his house, and we do everything together. Like, we done transformed. This is him. You feel me? Yo, this is my homegirl. She's like one of them ones. She's stand on business. Yo, this my little whatever, feel me? My little situation real fast. She just handling real quick, feel me? Structuring up and all that. It's one of those, you feel me? Then you got your situation, your wifey. When you got wifey, bro, it's no description. Yo, bro, this is wifey, bro. Straight like that. You don't got to say, yo, it's wifey? It's wifey, gang. Like, wifey. Niggas like, all right, say that. That's it. And there's levels to this. Like, you don't have to say too much. If you know, you know. But this is why I be telling people, like, all these markets, AUD, NZD, not interested. Euro, NZD, not interested. Euro, CAD, not really interested. It's just not for me. US 30, NAS, the NAS 100, the S&P 500. I've been looking at these charts because I see a lot of people trading them. But if it's not broke, don't fucking fix it. Don't fucking fix it, bro. So, I've been giving y'all little gems here and there, but this is like, this is just me keeping it tall, man. With trading should not be rushed. It should not be like something where you feel like, yo, I have to do it right now. Take your time, bro. Understand the market. Understand what you're looking for. And just have the mindset to be patient. Like, have the ability to, like, I think people need to understand more about delayed gratification. And once you understand delayed gratification, a lot of things change for you. Because you're no longer looking for instant results. You're just looking for consistency. And consistency just is backed by hard work. It's backed by you knowing regardless of what has to get done, I have to do this shit. Like, I had lost a lot of weight. And the first thing with losing weight, bro, is being consistent and eating healthy. You can literally walk every single day. Like you can walk 10,000 steps every day, never lift a weight. You're gonna lose weight, but you're not gonna look toned. You're just gonna lose weight. You could walk 10,000 steps, lift heavy, and eat healthy, and now you become a brand new person in 6 months. Literally. Just 6 months of discipline. So you telling me, like, this is what I tell people, right? This also reflects on other things. So if you were broke for 6 months, just babbling real quick. If you was popped for 6 months, right? You can't wait 6 months to go get some money? Is what you telling me. So you rather just spend 12 months being broke. 12 months of doing the same thing. Niggas be going and popping bottles, bro. And dudes be out here just trying to chase women. It's like, yo, bro, this shit's a matrix, bro. Like, honestly, I look at this shit so differently. Like, this is like a Monopoly board, for real. The world life is Monopoly, bro. And I started in April. I'm profitable already from April. I lost fucking 40 pounds in like a year. All of these things was off of consistency. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you suck with a diet, you're going to suck with your workout. If you suck with your workout, you're going to suck with how you make money. You might make money, but you're not making as much as if someone that was on task 24/7. You're going to be like, what's next? What's next? What's next? Constantly, what's next? Like that's going to be your emotions all the time. What's next? What's next? Literally. So, just a food for thought for whoever's watching, man. But these swings, now moving forward, I will always do swings. This way, it's just a lot easier for me for the week, and I'll be uploading them to the Discord. I'm going to start doing them just live, and whoever joins, joins. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get this money regardless. So, I will see you guys on the next one. And listen, man, just stay on your P's and Q's. Holla.